Welcome to the Sports Box. It is May 25th, 2016. We have Michael and we have Ruby.
We're in the house.
Now, so it's been a while. It's been last week. Kind of shocking events that happened.
Understatement.
Yeah, well, it's shocking for me, and it's shocking for the entire world, I think. Why don't we tell what happened? Michael?
Oh, I mean, where to start? There's just been so much happening. Both of the conference playoffs in both the East and the West. But I guess we should start with the Raptors and the Cavaliers. The game that, well, basically the series that everyone said is going, and yourself included, that everyone said Cavs is going to sweep, and that's not what happened.
Not at all. Tied up. Who would have believed it?
Definitely not me.
I think this is. You got to think about the fact that this is the conference finals. These are the top 4 teams in the entire league. Nobody wants to see a sweep at this point. You want to see teams that really just kind of rug it out right till the end.
See, here's the thing with me, okay? I believe that this is beautiful for the organization, beautiful for the NBA, and most importantly, beautiful for the entire world to see. I never in my wildest dreams would have thought LeBron James' team beating the Toronto Raptors. Game 3. Let's talk about Game 3 for a second.
Well, just as mentioned before, we can analyze and we could try to prognosticate, but this is why they play the games. And when it came down to it, the Toronto Raptors, instead of quitting, after getting buried in the first 2 games, they came back, led by Lowry, DeRozan, and Biyombo of all people.
Oh my God, Biyombo!
Biyombo with 26 rebounds in that Game 3, pivotal, and he was just a terror on the boards and blocking people left and right. You could actually see Cavs players trying to get into the paint and then passing it off or turning away because Biyombo's there for the help defense.
And he was enjoying it. You could just really tell he was actually enjoying every part of that game, or the games.
Ruby, why don't you talk about the referees on Game 3 and Game 4? Is like identical, right?
Let's talk about the referees and getting a Canadian salute for finally calling a foul when they
standing ovation.
That was Game 4, and I don't like to think that there's a fix in. But, I mean, that looked really, really bad. I mean, and that's just one of a couple of things that happened over the weekend. I mean, going almost to the halftime before, having a foul called against the Cavs. I mean, that must be some kind of record.
So here's the thing, Kay. Game 4, LeBron James has the ball right before half. He goes up to dunk it, and all of a sudden Biyombo rejects him. And guess who gets the foul? It's Biyombo. What's going on? Like, what the hell happened?
Yep, that's the $1 million question right now. I think it's very evident if you're watching this from any view except for the referees, what's going on. And I don't know. Hopefully there's been a meeting with the referees in the NBA, and they have come to terms with the fact that there is some bias happening here.
I think it is bias. Let's talk about Kyle Lowry and...
Well, let me just interject there. That particular play, I could feel like there might be some bias, but on that play, I actually thought there was some contact on the body.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I saw it. That he was a great block, but I felt there was a little bit of contact. And LeBron James, I mean, there doesn't have to be a lot of contact on him for them to call the foul, to be honest.
Oh, the guy's such a big guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. I said it before. I said it again many times before. When Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan are on their game, they're unbeatable. Game 3, Game 4, they're awesome. Game 1 and Game 2, I didn't even know they played. So here's the thing. JV was active in Game 4, but Biz was so damn good that they didn't even play him, which is good. Like, another 2 days of rest. So does he get playing time tonight?
I think it's all going to depend on how that first quarter goes.
Biz is starting?
I'm not sure if he's going to be starting. They're going to try and limit his minutes. I mean, he would definitely make an impact. I think they're going to play him, but it could be 10 to 12 minutes, I'm thinking. And they're going to want to put him on Tristan Thompson. So it depends. Like the last game we saw, Raptors were doing great until the point where they took Tristan Thompson out. Fry got in there, and then it was just pick and roll with LeBron and Dellavedova, and then LeBron's just great at finding Fry for the open three, and that's how they caught up and almost got ahead of them. Now, if they try to give Fry more playing time, then that's going to hurt because that draws Biyombo outside of the middle where he's been dominant. So I don't think you'd want Valanciunas in there guarding Fry. For sure, he's bigger and taller and gets the rebounds better. But if Fry is going to be sitting at the three-point line, I just don't think you're going to have JB's not mobile enough to go out there and come back in to help with the defense.
Exactly. So who do we have winning tonight? In Cleveland, the Toronto Raptors, Game 5.
I'm going to go with Cleveland.
I was actually thinking about this earlier, and this is going to be a really tough one.
Yeah.
It's really tough because I think in Game 1 and 2, Cavs came out, struck hard, and they had any shot that they want. They were shooting from the three. They were taking it right to the rim, and then Toronto, the coach, they all came back with a game plan of how to stop them, and it worked. They made LeBron a mid-range shooter. They don't let him inside in the paint where he was dominant. And they had them shooting the threes, but they'd be missing them. So it really just depends. Are the Cavs going to mix it up? Are they going to start Fry this time? And that's going to change. It's going to be a domino effect of how Raptors are going to adjust to that. So I'd like to say Raptors, but Cavs have the experience in this situation. I'm not really sold on Tyronn Lue, to be honest. I don't think he's made great adjustments, but we'll see tonight. I'll probably lean more to the Cavs winning tonight, and this series could go to Game 7.
Yeah, definitely a good chance of that. I think is going to happen.
Okay, so here's my thoughts. Cavs will win tonight. Simple fact, it's in Cleveland. Also, Lowry is not so on his game in Cleveland. I don't know why. Also, to strategize, I think the Cleveland Cavaliers are willing to go small ball, just because of the fact that now you have the two bigs, JV and Biz, in there, so they're gonna have to match up, right? So I'm thinking that they will go small ball. So off topic, I wanted to bring this to you guys' attention. You guys can Google this all you want on TMZ. You go on TMZ. Master P's son, Little Romeo, okay, went on TMZ and said, and he's best friends with DeMar DeRozan. He goes, DeMar DeRozan will end up as a Los Angeles Laker.
No, everything's got to go back to the Lakers.
Why did everything go to Lakers?
Hey man, I'm just saying how it is. Who was right about the draft? Who was right about the picking the number one pick? Who was right?
All right. Anyway.
Yeah, and he's pointing at me right now. Yeah, I was right. And I can guarantee this, DeMar DeRozan signs with the Los Angeles Lakers in the offseason.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Okay.
Especially now that they've gotten this taste of success.
Yeah.
Why would he? Go back to LA Lakers and start from the drawing board.
Yeah. But,
and he's already, 25? I mean,
okay,
he's in his
He
prime.
has an established
Now
team.
you're a conference finalist.
Yeah.
Why would you go to a team where you're basically, going to be starting from scrap? With a bunch of rookies.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Poor Jake.
No, what? You guys are Toronto Raptors fans?
No,
so
but
you
I'm just saying, logically, why would he do that?
No. Here's the thing, okay? I get it. I get the fact that, hey, guess what? You're in the conference finals. East sucks. Then he basically has a easy road to the finals. Whatever. Blah blah blah. But you guys are also failing to mention his shoe deal. If he signs with the Lakers, his shoe deal triples. That's all about the money, okay? And it's his hometown. So, thing is, it's the worst kept secret in the NBA that he will go to the Lakers. That's my opinion.
I'm not really up.
No.
I don't really believe in Master P, dude.
No, man. Hey, I'm not saying Master P. I'm saying like you check all the sites. You
I know, but check the
teams.
source, Master P. Come on.
No, dude. I'm telling you, Team Stream, ESPN. Go on all the sites. I dare you.
I think a championship is more valuable to a professional athlete than a shoe deal.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't speak for every athlete when you say that. That's like stereotyping every athlete. Oh, every athlete always wants an NBA championship. Try asking Carmelo Anthony that. The guy took 120 million to be with the Knicks. The Knicks blow.
Yeah, that's true. I just don't see it. The friendship
No.
he has with like Lowry, and he can already get the max with Toronto, who can pretty much pay more than anyone. I just don't see it, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
And besides,
We'll all
the
end up.
Toronto Maple Leafs to cheer for in Toronto.
We'll all end up finding out eventually. But
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't. Think
No, it's your opinion, right? And I say my opinion.
But
right?
I like that other teams are now coveting DeRozan. Because before he was labeled as an inefficient scorer, and now that he's turned his game around, he's gotten a lot more efficient. I'm glad that he's sought after free agent. I mean that people want him.
Yeah. So basically, it's just kind of like we'll wait and see. Just come July 1st, if he ends up being on the Lakers, I'm coming on knocking on your guys' door, and I'm saying hello, he's a Laker.
We will devote an entire show
Actually,
to the Lakers then.
what? Here's the thing. This guy's asking for $25 million a season. I would not pay this guy $25 million a season. Actually, scratch that. I don't want to see this guy on the Lakers for $25 million a season. Hell no, not a chance in hell.
Back to the actual.
Yeah, so let's move over to the West, because what I saw last night was another shocker for me. You cannot beat OKC's length, and they destroyed the Golden State Warriors.
Sure did.
Yeah. So right now Oklahoma City is sitting pretty, 3 wins to 1 over Golden State. Now that is a real turn of events, and Oklahoma City's used their big lineup that's worked for them in this playoffs. They've played, given a lot of time to Steven Adams and Waiters and other. Bench players who they didn't really have that much trust in before, but are playing out of their minds in this series. It's just been a real turn of events. And, I mean, all of that, and you still have Westbrook just killing people, just taking advantage with his athleticism and speed. And then Kevin Durant also, it's just hard to match up with a player like that. So they're just taking full advantage. I don't know what it is. But, I mean, I'm sure it's a combination of things. Golden State, missing their shots. Steph Curry doesn't seem to be 100%. He says or claims that he's 70%. I mean,
you know what it is? I can tell you right now. Westbrook is absolutely ruthless. I've never seen a player like that other than Kobe Bryant just attack the ball, attack. And the thing is, you say, why are they on a rampage right now? I'll tell you why. It is a redemption of 2012 when the Miami Heat beat OKC. And so now they want their revenge. They want that title. They can smell that title. So KD and Westbrook are coming for that title. And the thing is, if it ends up being the Cavs versus OKC, now you got Waiters, who was originally drafted by Cleveland Cavaliers and had some beef with LeBron James. Now he has something to prove in Cleveland.
Yeah, that's getting ahead of ourselves. Let's just focus on what we got happening at this moment.
I do want to.
So who's going to win tonight?
You mean Toronto or the Cavs?
Oh, sorry, tomorrow night.
Oh, I think Golden State's going to pull one back for sure.
I do want to mention one thing, is that there were some hard fouls by Draymond Green, specifically.
My God.
I don't know if you saw that kick to the bagpipes there.
How did I not see that?
How is he still standing?
I play basketball basically 3 times a week, and I'm just trying to contort my body to see how I would fall while trying to take the ball in and accidentally kick my foot up that high. I just don't see it. That seemed really, for me, it seemed intentional.
Oh, so here's the thing. Now I want you to, when you get back, Google Enes Kanter. He apparently had a couple of stitches from Draymond Green's elbow last night's game.
I thought he got tripped. I saw a replay where
something happened where
he tripped Enes Kanter, and it looked like he was hooking him with his foot while he was on the ground.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it looked really bad. It looked very obvious, and he did. It was not a flagrant.
Oh boy.
The kick to the kick to the sack was it was a flagrant 1, and then they changed it to a flagrant 2, no suspension.
Yeah.
And then this last game where he tripped Ennis Cantor, it was just a foul. There was no flagrant. One more flagrant, and Green has to sit. I mean, I'm not a big OKC fan, but that did not look good, and I'm a little bit shameful to be an NBA fan after seeing that.
Well, that's the thing, because the thing is, Dante Jones low blowed Biz, and he got 1 game.
Yeah, he got a fist to the.
Exactly, and so now Draymond Green does that, but yet he doesn't, because he's a superstar, and Dante Jones isn't. Rules are rules. You got to face the facts. If it's a low blow, it's a low blow. You're out of there for 1 game. That should be the rule.
Absolutely agreed. I think, though, that when it's playoff times, it's a new set of rules that they may or may not.
But if they call it for 1 guy, if they call it on Dante Jones, they got to call it for other.
I know, that's what we're saying, right?
Even though he's trying to say, I was falling, I was flailing, and your body parts, go in different directions. It wasn't intentional. But it just looked really bad.
Okay. Yeah, so that's all the time that we got for the Sports Box. We will see you guys next time.